Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining my channel, Infinite Divine Pathway. If you're tuning in from Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, I am so happy you are here. If you're new here, I am Lassyfly, and this is our sacred space where we dive into the magic of the universe together. Before we get started with these collective messages, please take a second to tap that like button, follow if you haven't already, and subscribe on YouTube so you never miss a session. I'm just going to be doing a quick collective message to see what we need to know. And I channeled a message for us, and I'm going to share that. But I added some new charms to the bucket. It's a whole bunch. And then I finally printed out the sheet, but it's still kind of too big, but it works. We can still see what we need to see. So, yeah. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, and then I have some cards that will kind of give us some time frames and messages that I want to try out. So let me actually open it. It's kind of hard for me to open these news because I don't want to rip it. Bam, got it. Oh, and then I got this little spoon type thing. Isn't it so cute? For my charms. I've been waiting for it to come and it's finally here. So this is my scooper for my charms because I've been using my hands. And that guy's scooper. But I totally just added like over 100. And we already had a good amount in there too. Because we were using the little bucket and I thought it's getting too crowded. We'll see. Now, let's see what we get. Can't. Okay. Let's see. These will go with the message. Okay, I need to shuffle this. I've never used these. Oh, let me share this really quickly, actually, on my platforms. Thank you for your patience. I just remembered. Yes, it goes right. How was everybody's day? It was cold today here in California. Well, it was not cold, but there were moments where it was still warm, even through like the overcast, but it's cold to me. Okay, to my Infinite Divine page. Share that. Just waiting on me. This fucking thing. What the hell does it keep going to a completely different post for? Facebook is trash. I think I shared it. Okay. Hello, how are you? I'm just trying to share it to my Infinite Divine Pathway page real quick because I was gonna go live from like what 6 different platforms, but I'm not trying to pay all that money to do that. I just do it from 3, but then I can just share it while I'm live on Facebook. I got new charms, so I want to see. I know earlier I freaking woke up too late. Like I slept through my alarm. So I got up later, and then when I finally went live, it was like 10. It was 10:10 when I started creating the link. So I know you mother. This fucking cat. That hurt my arm. She dropped my little picture off my thing and it hit my elbow. But it didn't hit that bad. But still, it's okay. But I got this little scooper for my charms and I added over 100 new charms. But I went live, like I said, at 10. It was like after 10. It was 10:10 when I was creating it. So yeah, I forgot to even tag anybody anyways too. But I'm so happy you're here and thank you. So I was out today anyway, so and then I have like this slight headache, so I don't know. I think it's the weather. All right, let's see. Oh, and that was also another reason this dick of a cat. She knocked down a bunch of shit off my altar in my room, so I had to clean up a lot of that stuff this morning because she basically made a mess all over my floor. So that kind of took away from me getting on my live sooner. I got these cards and they're new, so I'm shuffling them up. These cards kind of have time frames on them, so I'm kind of not sure how they work exactly. They have messages too, like little messages, but there's also like a lot of time frames on here. So I'm hoping that these can go with like our messages going forward and stuff, you know, giving us time frames or ideas or messages. Yeah, I think it's the weather too. I think so too. Because yesterday it was just like so beautiful and like warm outside and we were on our walks and everything. And then today all of a sudden it's just like you could already tell when it's 5 o'clock. I think that's also what made me not wake up so early was because my room wasn't so bright. I've been waking up like by 7 and this morning it was I think it was like 8:30. So it was like a whole hour and a half after. And I just was like, oh shit. And then by 10 o'clock, it was still like not so bright. So I was like, huh. Maybe that has a lot to do with it. Did it shuffle them enough? Okay, good. Because I didn't want them to all be in order still. All right, let's see. What is this message going to be? What do we need to know? And then we'll throw some charms. And then I actually need to start some dinner too. But I wanted to do this before. And then I'm hoping that the dinner will also help me. Maybe that's probably why I have a headache too. Maybe because I need to eat. Thought about that and I'm like, I could be needing to eat. So, oh, okay. We got a card on the floor. We got another one. So we'll see how this pertains to those messages. That's a bunch of cards. Okay, we'll just keep these ones and then the one I dropped on the floor. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, it goes all the way under the damn table. Makes me bend down for that message. Oh, what the hell? You dick. Wow. So my resident that I used to take care of that I really, really love, this is his hat. And his family he gave me an inheritance. He actually was like one of the people out of all of my years, because I've been doing caregiving for like 20 years. He was the one person who was like legit, like when he was like, oh, you know, like I love you and I want to make you my family. Like after he passed away, I was invited to his family's house and he gave each of my kids money and then he gave me and my husband money. So I was like, that was the only person who was ever serious about like what they said. Not that I expected it from my job, but I definitely had people like say things like that and then not have it ever fall through. But this is his hat and my little bitch of a cat knocked it down. So I'm gonna leave it right there. But that's probably also just him saying hi. Hello, Christina, how are you? Girl, I have a headache and I feel lightheaded too. I was lightheaded earlier actually. And I was sitting here and I was like, man, am I about to like fall out of my body? So yeah, I'm wondering, is it solar flares too? Well, I mean, I know there's like no sun necessarily showing, but doesn't mean they're not hitting. Yeah, dude, it's happening. Something's happening. Ascension symptoms, I guess that's what I'll claim it as. That's usually what I'd be like, oh, it's ascension symptoms, but I was like, maybe I gotta eat. Oh no. All right, let's see what these new charms are. I don't know if I like that. That was kind of, let me redo that because I just feel like I didn't even get that many charms. Like 3 charms came out. Let's redo that. But I know this thing can hold more, so I got it cheaper. Let's see. Okay, there. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. I love that. Okay, so oh, oh, that's pretty neat. Um, so we have the charms. So I printed out a new sheet. I showed it in the beginning. It's a little bit too big to be for my paper, but whatever. We have take action, no, action to take. I swear I'm dyslexic. Action to take, issues at hand. We have the resolution. We have contributing factor. We have your higher self, current energy, others involved, and things to avoid. There's also a yes, there's also a no, and there's a maybe. So now we have kind of more, information when we have questions. You get a yes, you get a no. Oh, and you're in Florida, so I'm sure it was sunny and hot as hell out there. But actually, you guys be having crazy ass weather with all them storms too. So, girl, right? Yeah, I know they're doing something with this weather. Doing some weird shit. Well, let's see. We have some messages. Um, we'll see how this works out with these. So we have these time frames coming out and some messages that can very much go with what's happening. So the charms that we got, the boxes that we actually have the charms in, seems to be all in the top half. We have action to take. There's 1 charm in there. And oh, it's so pretty. It's upside down though. So we also have issue at hand. There's 2 charms in there. There's 2 charms in the resolution. There is 1 charm in contributing factor. And there is 1 charm in higher self. So, with action to take, which actually there's like funny because we literally have a couple of cards for that. Right now we have the 6 and it says it's the right time to take action as we have action to take. And then we have 54 energy coming out, which is 9, which is all about the snake, which we do have not snake, but we have a lizard, which is still like reptilian type energy. But we have it's happening now. So like it's right now, this is happening. We also have the charm inside of here. It's so freaking cute, but it's facing downward. It's a little bear. And I believe he's holding a little flower or like a tulip or something, but it's a little bear. And this bear is, facing down. So I'm feeling like right now, it's happening right now. It's the time to take action right now, action to take. You're needing to do some inner child work. there's needing to be some healing going on. It's face down, so it's like there's still things that are coming up from the past. We actually do have February coming out for us, so this could have just been a couple months ago that something could have happened in February that could be bringing this up, but there's action that needs to be taken. We also have with this energy, there's still childlike energy here. We have issue at hand, and this little thing actually twirls too. It's super cute. This is also some more child healing, you know. This is the little what are those things? The things that spin in the wind, like it's not a windmill. It's a toy. You know what I'm talking about? Like we used to have them and we could like blow on them. So I feel like that's an issue at hand. We also have this light bulb coming out for us. And does this say something? Is that a word? I don't think that's a word. I think it's just the thing. But there's a light bulb. And this is the issue at hand too. And so it's like, that's what they're called. Thank you. I couldn't think of what that shit was called, and I'm so happy that you both know. Hello. I am so happy that you're here, April. And yes, the pinwheels. I couldn't think of it. Also, I think pinwheels are cookies too, and those are good. So I'm feeling like this is very much like it's action that's needing to be happening. Issue at hand. There's child work because that little pinwheel is also face down, and it's like the the light bulb is like ideas or things that are like lighting up for you that might need some attention because you know both of these child like energies are face down, and I feel like that's the energy, that's the issue at hand, is that there are parts of us that are very much needing to be acknowledged, lit up, even, you know, shadows that need to be brought to the light. Even these, you know, aha moments that are coming in for us that could be bringing up past things. Where So they're also having us give it time. It's in the works. So, you know, this could be like, it's not obviously going to happen right now because it also says sometime in the future is coming up for us. And then bottom of the deck is patience. It's not time yet. So maybe that these things are coming up for you, that we're needing to acknowledge them, but like, it's not quite time for it to be like resolved. Maybe like maybe there's still needing to be things to be acknowledged. Maybe there's still things that are needing to be seen or even nurtured, because I feel like that whole bear thing, like, you know, holding on to it, cuddling things, but even like the little pinwheel, like with the wind, you know, just going with the flow, being a free spirit even. You know, maybe you're not able to do that. Maybe you're not able to relax and go with the flow, but you're just needing to, like, you know, sit with it for a minute. Be patient, knowing that, you know, it's not, you know, it's not time for you quite yet to like stand in that healed version of you. Like, that's what I feel like they're saying. It's like it's not quite time yet. Like there's still things like, and that's what I feel like with this reptilian, because they're saying with the resolution, this is I don't know if this is a lizard or a gecko, but I feel like this is still like things that are needing to be resolved, and that's why they're like, it's not quite time yet. There's still patience, there's still things that need to be worked through. There's still it even actually, I don't even know if this has anything to do with it, but I'm feeling like there's like with this pearl and this, like, this is just a pretty little pattern and I like it. I feel like there's definitely still things that need to be healed, things that need to be looked at. And maybe even this has to do with like going out in nature with the gecko, the lizard, whatever you want to call it. But it's like you're needing to probably even get out in nature. And I feel like just, you know, with that whole wind, I feel like it's just like being out in nature, using this as a time to cleanse yourself, using it as this time to just kind of be light and airy and go with the flow. But also, I feel like with that light, it could also be like soaking up sunlight, sun codes coming in, because we do have higher self, and in the higher self, you did receive the evil eye. So it's like protections are needed. Maybe you are needing to get out in nature and like use this as a way to even alchemize. um we do have amazing chemistry coming out, terrible timing, so taking that, how that resonates, maybe something is happening right now and it's just like, wow, this is such amazing chemistry, this is an amazing like energy, but with the conflicts at hand, the things needing work, they're like, it's terrible timing, because you just need to take time to, you know, do the work, because we do have contributing factor and we have a tool in here, and this is, I think, a little wrench. So it's like you're needing to do some work, there's some fixing up that needs to do, like this is a part of contributing to that, taking action, but also protecting yourself. So it's like getting your little tools out, whether that be divination, crystals, whatever, like however you work with it. But it's just like your higher self is basically saying like protections are needing, you're needed to work on some things, fix some things up before you know, moving forward. Because they're saying like this is amazing ass chemistry, but right now it's just really terrible timing because you should be focusing on you. But I feel like what they're saying in the next couple of weeks, you know, this is where I think things can start be turning around for you. But for now, I feel like they're just saying like we got to take the time to do the work, we got to take the time to focus on these past versions of ourselves, cuddling with them, loving on them, shining light, just going with the flow of things. You know, when we resist shit, it makes it hard. So it's like that whole pearl energy that was coming out earlier. I feel like they're bringing that energy back in, and it's like this whole energy of face it, feel it, free it. Like, I'm not here to harm you, but I'm here to release like what is no longer belonging to you. So it's like that energy, because you also know, like, if you were to grab a lizard, they detach their tails. So it's like they continue, but it's like, I feel like that's the resolution, is like detaching from the things that aren't saving, like not saving, but they're not serving you. They're not aligning with you. And I feel like that's what is happening. But I also feel like with that teddy bear, you know, I feel like what they're also saying is like you're allowed to be soft and strong, because like you can't really necessarily tear apart a teddy bear without some force, but they're still like soft, but they're held together, they're strong. So it's like this energy, I feel like, where you could be releasing things for childlike energy. So it's like you're allowed to be soft and strong, like let your tears be sacred, because something beautiful with that flower is coming, or you are becoming something beautiful. That version of you is becoming something beautiful. So taking that, how that resonates for you. But I feel like that is the whole energy that is coming out, where we are needing to nurture these versions of ourselves. We're needing to just really let go of the things that aren't serving and just fixing it, but staying in our protection, staying protected. Protecting your energy is high vibrational. So I feel like that is very much the energy your higher self is giving you, is stay protected, because people out here are, even contributing factors could very much be working against you with their little tools, and they're just really trying to go at it and make shit hard for you. So look at this little tool. So they could really be working against you. Protecting yourself though. So that's so important for you going forward. Just making sure, you know, setting that intention. Also that light, you know, using light energy. Maybe that's the issue at hand too, is you're just kind of not, you know, setting your protections, putting that protection energy around you, the protection of light. It could be violet light. It could be white light. It could be golden light. Should you can even do black light, because black is protective as fuck. It observes and alchemizes everything. So whatever resonates with you, whatever feels right for you. But I feel like that's what they're saying is needing to happen. We're needing to release this stuff. And I feel like that's also what is happening with the pearls too. It's like this, with also that light being there, and it was actually upside down at first. So I feel like it's this shadow and light energy, which we had earlier too in the reading that came out in the charm reading. Before I even added these charms, I didn't even have that yet, but we had the pearl and the obsidian. It was this whole shadow and light, fire and water, like warrior and healer type energy. It was all about us healing like traumas or even past lives. But I really do feel like this is even like bringing back that energy of balancing divine and masculine, feminine, you know, but bringing light to these issues. And then, like I said, fixing them, but protecting ourselves. I also feel like, you know, maybe it's, what is this saying? Because this is 57. This is timing is much farther in the future. So maybe there are things that you are working towards. Some of them could be coming in the next couple of weeks, but then there's some stuff that they're like, there's still these issues at hand. There's still like these contributing factors that are going to probably make it so, like they said, it's much further in the future. But like they said, patience. It's not yet, but it's happening. And also we have to remember that like we can't rush these things. Like it's a whole ass marathon. It's not like a race or anything. And I feel like they're bringing this attention to me now with this evil eye, and I feel like this is very much also with that contributing factor with the tool that they're bringing up. Like maybe somebody could be very much like working against you, where they are jealous of you, you know. I'm even hearing like silent resentment. And I'm feeling like that also, they're saying, has to do with shadow and light. I got this new pendant. It's my mama. I got Hokate. Oh, and earrings. Well, they're not new, but I finally took them out of my packaging. So I added some of the charms. So somebody could always get Hokate now in the charm readings. But I feel like, oh, hello. Yeah, I'll give you one. Let's see. Let me clear all this out. Let's see what comes out for you. So I feel like this is very much with this higher self and it being in the higher self. I feel like this eye, the evil eye, is also representing our inner insight. And I feel like that's also your higher self saying, like, use your intuition. Okay, like you will be able to sense when something is off, or even someone is off, when you start protecting yourself and you start knowing your energy and you start really like using your discernment. Even I feel like with like psychic sensitivities and stuff, protecting your energy. Also, I feel like amethyst would be really good, because that's good for psychic protection. Maybe you could be doing energy like healing or readings for people, or you just like work with people and they're saying like protecting your energy but also cleansing your energy, because you could be holding on to these things and carrying them around. So being careful. So before I start, they said that your energy is sacred. Cloak yourself in awareness and you become untouchable. take that how that resonates, because that's the message. And they said not everyone is actually clapping or cheering for you. And that's also why they brought up that light. They said because that doesn't even mean that you should dim, you should just shine, but let the protections that you set do its job. So shine that light. It don't matter who want to see it or not. As long as you're protecting yourself, ain't even got to worry about it. You ain't even got to worry about it. They're also saying that you need to trust your gut. They're saying that, you know, the eye sees more than you know. And then they're saying, like, when it feels wrong, it probably is. So trust what is being shown to you. Trust what you're starting to feel if it comes up for you. And they're also saying, like, oh, that's funny, I'm holding my evil eye. You don't even need to hide. You just need to shield. And they're saying that protection actually allows your magic to be fully expressed without fear. And I always say that when you put your protections, you walk into every single room with that knowing. Because if you walk in there and you scared and you hoping that your protections are working, or you're, you know, wishing or whatever, but you're not standing in your knowing and you're not actually like believing it, then it's not even going to do anything. You need to know it and then fully express yourself without being fearful, knowing, you know, it don't matter who is worried about this, who is bothered by it, because I'm still going to shine my light. I'm not about to dim it because my protections are doing its job, and you can't touch me because I cloak myself. You know, you cloak yourself in this awareness, knowing that your energy is sacred, knowing that you are powerful, knowing that you are able to protect yourself, heal yourself, do all the things. You are the alchemist. You are the magician. You are the creator. So it's like knowing that you're in this sacred energy and cloaking yourself in this awareness. You're so untouchable, so untouchable. Helga, are you still here? Wow. Okay. Oh, but your higher self. So you got higher self. You have things to avoid, and let me tell you, there's some things to avoid. You have issue at hand. So you have a lot of shit going on and issues at hand and things to avoid. So maybe that is the whole issue, is the things that are happening right here. Oh, right? Isn't it? I fucking love it, dude. I love it. And I, now that I have more charms in here, because I finally like went through my, well, I didn't go through everything because I still have to get the letters. I have like letters, and I think I still have some more zodiac ones. There's still like other things, but I have letters that I can add to there. There's, I don't know, I got a bunch of stuff. But I like added over 100 today, and I was like, dang, I know I have a lot of shit, but I didn't know I had a lot of shit. Yes, this is for you, Helga. This is for you. So you have a lot going on. Like I said, you have a lot of things going on that you need to avoid, and there's a lot of things happening with issues at hand. You do have some resolutions coming here, and you have a message from your higher self, or you have a higher self card or charm in there in that spot. So this, for things to avoid, you have this butterfly, and it's face down. This is the way it's supposed to be facing. This is how it's supposed to look, but it's face down. So it's like, okay, let me actually go through all of these so they can kind of make things. So you have this upside down butterfly. You have top dog. and it's a bowl of dog food with it says top dog on the bowl, like somewhere on there. I think it says top dog. You can see it. But there's like this little bone inside there, and there's dog food, or it's a dog food bowl. So you got this top dog energy here. You have this, I'm thinking this is a saw. I do have an actual saw, so it doesn't look like that saw, but this is another type of saw. I don't know what type of saw this is, but this is like a saw. I don't know what kind it is, but I feel like that's for cutting some shit. And then you have this hand that is attached to a star. So these were actually facing down. So I feel like what is happening here is that these are things you need to avoid. You're going to need to avoid, I feel like what it's saying is, with this saw type thing, you're needing to cut out things that might feel so with this butterfly being upside down, like it's not seeing like things like what they are. Like this is, I feel like this is like almost illusion energy. I feel like things being too pretty, almost being too good to be true. But also I feel like with this being the helping hand, and this being like, this to me like is like divinity, like it's taking the divine hand because it's like the star. But I feel like what they're saying is like cutting these type of things out, things to avoid. Like I feel like what it's saying is like energy that comes off like even social media, where it's like people have these messages that like are too good to be true, where they're feeding you this dog shit. Like it's a bunch of bullshit ass lies, and it's like they're trying to make you seem like you need them. There's this helping hand, like I could help you, I could do this shit, you know, but it's like cutting it out. You need to avoid that, because I feel like that's the energy that's coming at hand with issues. Like this is a fork and things to, nope, this is issues at hand, and this is a fork. So I feel like you might just be eating this shit up. Or maybe somebody could be feeding you lies that are too good to be true. You actually have the fucking death, like this is poison, like they're feeding you this poison, dude. This is like they're literally feeding you dog food. They're just like, this is like not good information, that there's like not even information, just like not good intentions. They are trying to play it off like they are this divine energy, like they're spiritual, but they're not what they say they are. And this is also like, this is my Libras. This is the only zodiac that we have in there so far, because I'm a Libra and I just threw it in there because who the fuck doesn't need justice. And this was actually upside down, like, so I feel like that's exactly what's happening. Like there's imbalance happening here. I feel like even injustices could be happening. And I feel like that's like what is very much like the energy of the things to avoid, but the issues at hand. There's just so much like shit that it seems like was designed to tear you down. Like if they could, they would like off you, because that whole little um poison symbol, I feel like that's the whole energy. But they're also giving you a dog too, and it's a wiener dog. So taking that wiener dog, I feel like um I feel like with the dog, that this is like, I feel like they're trying to like play it off like they're being loyal. I feel like they're trying to I feel like with the dog, they're trying to sit there and they're trying to act like, especially with it being a little dog, like they're just like they don't have to do much. Like they're not trying to like um let it be known. They don't even necessarily I feel like they don't even necessarily even make like a big impact. Like they're trying to, like, but I feel like this is just I feel like it's somebody who definitely who underestimates you or wants you to underestimate yourself. Like, and that's what I feel like that's this whole energy. But it's like little do they know, especially because your higher self is giving you this lotus. Um, I feel like it's like they're trying to use this dog and they're just like they want to like intimidate you because they're like, oh, you're just like this little wiener dog, and like this is the issue at hand. They're trying to feed you this shit. They're trying to bring you all this imbalance. And with this lotus, I feel like your higher self is being like your size, your shape, your vibe, like it's all a fucking purpose. So like whether they're trying to intimidate you, whether trying to like make you feel small or even like just are this little energy that's like no, because I feel like with this lotus they're like your energy flows so much more and you're opening up to it, and they're like you need to honor your instincts. And it's like they're giving you this dolphin as well, in that I feel like connects you to higher realms, because I feel like dolphins are very spiritual. I feel like they connect to um source. Like I don't know, they're so special. Like you can't even fucking talk to a dolphin, okay? Like you get arrested for that shit. Like people literally can report you for talking to dolphins. Like it's insane. They don't want you to talk to the dolphins. And I feel like this is the issue at hand, is like they don't want you to stand in your power and your higher vibration. So they're feeding you all this shit. They're trying to throw you off with this imbalance. They're trying to like poison you and dim your light and poke holes in your aura and weaken you. And they're just like, we don't want her to embody her, her joy, her laughter, her lightheartedness, like, this energy that reconnects her to her inner child, that connects her to her higher self. This is like what they're trying to take away from you, your innocence, if you will, even. I'm even hearing telepathy, because dolphins are very much like telepathic. They also throat chakra. Maybe you're needing to speak. Maybe there's things that are needing to come out that you've not been speaking of. And they're like, if you can't say it out loud, then fucking use your mind to say it. But they're also speaking on like vibrational healing, like the energies like that they send out, they vibrate. Like, you know how their voices do the little like clicks and whistles and the little sounds that they make. It's all about vibration. And so I feel like this is also saying like you're probably needing to do some sound baths to like help with these issues, because it's for issue at hand, but it's also in resolution. So I feel like that's part of the resolution, getting back in touch with these higher parts of yourself. um Laugh. They're telling me to have you laugh. Like they're saying laughter is a frequency and it shifts timelines. Um, so if you are experiencing this shit and this is resonating for you, then like you are needing to shift. But they're also saying, like with this dolphin, like in this resolution, like you don't have to carry this all alone. Like find your pod, because they go in pods. And they're like, your soul tribe is swimming even closer, which is funny because as this resolution, they do have this key coming out for you. So you're basically getting this key and you're unlocking things. And I believe that is like a 4-leaf fucking clover. Oh, I'm way too off. And so it's like your luck is being unlocked. Parts of you are being unlocked. We also have this, that's a 0. I feel like this is very much about like completion, renewals, new beginnings, like this 0. So you're unlocking new parts of yourself. You're starting, you know, even like infinite with I feel like this is infinite potential coming out for you. Also womb. So I'm feeling like this is needing to be like you going in like feminine healing, divine feminine energy coming out. I also feel like this is representing oneness. I feel like this is representing source energy, divine consciousness, like it's being unlocked. I feel like this is definitely you entering new beginnings. Like no matter what the fuck they're doing to work against you, it doesn't matter. Like you are the resolution, you are the answer, you are the key, you are infinite, you are limitless possibilities. Like it doesn't matter what they're trying to do, they're not going to work against you. And I feel like with this they're saying like don't fear the void, this emptiness, like whatever is happening, like anything is possible, they're saying. And they're asking with this resolution and also with this higher self in this lotus, it's like return to your source, remember who you are before the world told you who to be. And that's like I feel like what they're trying to feed you, these things to avoid, all the shit that they're trying to like push down. And you know, with that whole wiener dog thing, like they're trying to give you this label, they're trying to size you up and make you like go with what it is, and they're literally feeding you. They got the fucking bowl of dog food and they got a fork here and they're just feeding you this shit. So you need to like cut it out. And I feel like this is also saying that like you are needing to you fucking bitch, that hurt. She jumped right down on me. Oh my god, you're heavy, you little dick. She jumped right down on me. So yeah, maybe something could literally dropping down right. Fuck. Oh, she scratched my arm. Shit, she scratched my arm. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, you little dick. I need to clean that. So you know, things could literally be dropping down on you, like just being unlocked, you know. But I feel like they also gave you this green aventurine, so I feel like this is you unlock. I know, right? This motherfucker just did you I didn't even see how it looks, but that shit just like scared me first of all. But she just dropped down onto my legs. That she's heavy. I didn't realize she's not heavy, but with force, you know, that shit hurt. So I feel like this green adventurine, I feel like this is about you tapping into like this has to do with like to me what is that like abundance. I feel like it's also like opportunities. So when I was talking about that limitless potential, you know, unlocking this is basically what I feel like they're giving you, like the resolution. You're unlocking this magic. And it's also the stone of opportunity. So it's literally like they're giving you the keys to this infinite possibilities, back to source, back to oneness.
back to all these opportunities, and it's like luck, abundance, growth. So all these things are very much being unlocked for you, especially with this lotus. Like you're, you know, wait, I'm trying to hold it so you can see it. It's like you're opening, you're blooming, you are having these new like layers come about. So I feel like that's even like breakthroughs happening for you. Even like they're showing me your heart chakra, like where you're able to soothe these wounds. And even it's showing me like you encouraging compassion, self-love, and forgiveness, especially because there's all this shit that's working against you. Whoever these people or energies are that are working against you, I feel like it's just like opening you up to changing, to, you know, with that green also being that heart chakra. So it's like it's just you releasing this old shit. um I feel like it's also, like I said, it's a way to help you to step forward into these new opportunities, but knowing that if you've been going through some shit where it feels like obviously everybody is working against you, because that's what it looks like is happening right now, that things are going to be changing. Like the resolution is here, you're coming back to source, you're unlocking these, you know, things that have been there that you may have forgot about. You might have, you know, you could have been blocked, but they're like your heart is opening with this expansion of the lotus. So it's like open your heart and this path will also open too. And they're like, you're not really blocked, you're actually fucking blooming. These people are trying to block you, but little do they know, like you stand in this power. You know these things, they're coming back to you. And that's like what I feel like the universe is saying is like, also I feel like you are, even though they have that hand and things to avoid, I feel like they're bringing that hand to me for you, and they're just like with that lotus, and it's like you're open your hand so that you're ready to receive, because things are changing for you. um but I also feel like what they're trying to say is that maybe if you're being called to work with green aventurine, you know, keep it around you, because they're also saying like healing doesn't have to hurt. It can feel like growth, love, and fresh air, which I feel like is why they're giving you the key and this zero, but also this lotus, because they're like, it doesn't have to hurt. I know there's a lot of shit that has felt like it, but they're like, this is you letting go of those old things. This is you, um, you know, letting that shit die, even with that poison, letting it die. No more feeding this shit to yourself. No more being off balance. It's more of you tapping into that dolphin energy and getting back into that higher consciousness, these higher frequencies. So laughing this shit off, even laughing in their face. Like they even show me fucking the Lion King. Like I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha. Like you ain't even touching me. Like you trying all this shit. You trying, but you're not fooling me. So I don't know, take that how that resonates. If it does resonate, what they're telling me, if you need to, they're like, carry it in your pocket, carry it in your bra. It's also really beautiful for emotional balance and fresh starts. So with that zero coming in, there is fresh starts. So taking that how it resonates for you. Um, but thank you for sharing your energy. So I I know, man, these freaking, I'm just now seeing these cat ones. Freaking that little bee. Oh dang, she scratched me in more than one spot. Did she scratch my chest too? No. She just got my arm. I don't think my legs hurt either. So thank you so much. I hope that this helped you in some way or resonates. Um, but yeah, that's the message. All right. Does anybody else want anything? Otherwise, I am going to go and make dinner. Bye. Mm. You, okay, princess. Let's see what princess needs to know. Okay, just clearing the energy of the old reading. Princess, something is happening for you. What is that? Is that an 8 or an N? That's supposed to be an 8 because these were all numbers. What the hell are these meaning? So it's funny because you have the number 8. I know she did. She got me like here too and all right here. She jumped down hard. So you have the number 8 and take action. And the number 8 also means action. It also means abundance. It also means infinite. So, or infinity. So I feel like you're needing to take this action, and it's clearly coming up. Now, what I don't fully understand, let me hold on. I'm gonna see what's happening. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in fucking forever. Let me see what we hold on. I just kind of want a little bit of clarity on what's happening with this action. Huh. Okay. Princess. I don't want to jinx that. Damn, girl. Princess, princess, princess. So there's no more time, they're telling you. Take action. The time is fucking now. Like, there's no more time. And literally, there's a fucking 8 again, bottom of the deck. The time is now. They're giving you 8s, bruh. Take that 8, how it resonates, but the universe is giving you some 8s. The time is right fucking now. There is no more time. Take action. They have take action and take action. So take that out that resonates, but you better take some action, baby. We have some shit happening for you this year. I'm guessing that you're going through a lot of shit. We have this diamond coming out in your issues at hand. This is what's happening right now, issues at hand. And you have a diamond. So you have a diamond and issues at hand this year. Let me see if I can hold this where you can see it. Literally this year, 2025. And then we have this lamp. Issues at hand. And this diamond, I feel like, is, you know, I feel like what's happening is like there's a lot of pressure. But I feel like what's happening is there's a lot of transformation too. This doesn't, so the lamp was upside down, so it's like the issue at hand is like I feel like this year is like they're just like trying to like amplify things for you. They're trying to make things more clearer for you. And I feel like that's what this diamond is. It's like it's amplifying the energy. I feel like it's definitely symbolizing transformation through these challenges. Um, like you're becoming, like the issues at hand are becoming more defined, more clearer in purpose, if you will, because the light with that lamp, it's like it's shining the light on these issues at hand, and that pressure, that, you know, work that it takes to make a diamond, I feel like is basically what's coming out with this issue at hand. Like, and you're needing to take action on this. I feel like it's saying like, um, this is, they're showing me your crown chakra and this light, this lamp, this diamond. It's like it's strongly connected to your crown chakra, and that this is basically cosmic downloads, spiritual ascension, and this is like happening. This is the year. This is happening, and they're like saying to you through all of these things that are happening, all of these issues at hands, they're wanting you to know, like, whatever the fuck issues you're going through, this is your year. Like, light is being shed on these things. Things are being seen more clearer, you know. But they're also saying like you are not broken. You are becoming. And they're saying like the pressure of this diamond is literally revealing your brilliance, and the light that you have, like your light is literally being earned. That's what this light and this diamond are saying. Like your light is being earned through all of this shit. This is your fucking year. They're like your truth is sharp and your love is eternal, and you cut through illusions because diamonds can cut through shit. Motherfucker cut through glass. And that's what they're saying with this. Like, you don't have to dim your light to be seen. Motherfucker, shine unapologetically. And it's time for you to take action now. Literally, they're saying, like, the time is now. There is no more time. And they're even saying it's worth the time. And this is too. It's worth the time for you to do this. And I feel like they're saying maybe if you are being called to meditate with diamonds, they're saying, because they have some downloads for you. They even said that it could activate your soul memory. Um, they said like you can even wear diamonds, like not just for adornment, but knowing that it will protect your auric field and elevate your frequency. So baby, do what resonates for you. But they're wanting you to shine unapologetically. They are literally the resolution. You know, it's a fucking seashell. It's protection. It's going within. It's, you know, it's it's also about cleansing. It's about, you know, tapping into those emotions, the water that has to do with it, the feminine energy that's coming out with it because of the fact that this is a seashell. So taking the time to do it, like they're saying it's worth the time. And even in the it's worth the time, they're literally, I'm feeling like that's ocean. So like the resolution is like right freaking now. It's worth the time for you to do this. It's worth you going in and doing this work. Feel like my ear is vibrating. What are you trying to tell me? Ear just did this little fluttering thing. So, you know, something could be coming to you, messages could be coming to you that you are needing. So just listen. Um they also have, yes, is there a question that you've been thinking of? I'm not really sure, but there's a yes, and this is little feet. So yes, there's little feet. This is the kicker, bruh. This is 10 energy. Yes, 9 months from now. So maybe in 9 months from now, you might have little baby feet. Or maybe there's going to be messages from some guides. Maybe there's going to be some feet prints walking in the sand, not holding you, not walking beside you, but carrying you. If you do that little Jesus thing. No, I know you don't, but I'm just joking. Maybe you're not. But 9 months from now, something's happening and there is a yes. There's these little feet. So maybe something could be happening in 9 months where you could be receiving messages. This could be also maybe steps that are being taken into your, you know, your new path, your journey, wherever it is. But I feel like with this shell, I feel like that's very much like, you know, fertility as well. So maybe, you know, but also like I said, feminine energy. I feel like this is also about you know, cycles and changes. This is about like soul's journey through different forms. So, you know, that could very much be the same thing. Like 9 months from now, you'll be going through this transformation where you are, you know, walking a completely different path, you know. She said, hey, no. Girl, I don't know what I know. No, I just, we'll see. If you tell me in 9 months from now, I'll be like, well, I did call it. Well, the ocean is definitely calling you because it looks like it. It looks like it for sure. Um, so I feel like this is definitely, that's funny that you said that because I feel like this seashell is it's basically also like going with the flow of change. It's like the tides and embracing the beauty of transformation, kind of like how they just wash up on the shore. You're just going with the flow. You're just, you know, letting the tides take you where they will. And I feel like this is very much what they are saying for this resolution. Like you are held in the womb of the ocean. Like let the waves wash away what is no longer yours. And that is very much, I feel like, the action that is needing to be taken, the things that are being brought to the light that are shaping you, the pressure, you know, all of the things that are being cut from your life with this diamond energy. It's like your soul is remembering this song of the sea and they're like, fucking listen. Because, you know, you can hear it, they're saying, but they're also saying like protection is surrounding you and you are safe to feel, you are safe to float, you are safe to be. This is your year 2025. And they're like, this shell is basically saying like your life is sacred and there is no rush to become. It's only to return because you are returning back to you, to your wholeness, to your divinity, to your power, to your brilliance, to your strength, to your clarity, to your light. So, you know, knowing that you are safe. So take that how that resonates. But thank you. Babies are fun. And I do keep having that song from Yo Gabba Gabba in my head. Babies need our help. Babies need our help. So maybe there's a baby that needs your help 9 months from now. I just saw that and saw the little feet, and that's why I was like, if you're asking if you're pregnant, they're saying yes. 9 months from now. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, that's the message, baby. Thank you very much for sharing your energy with me. There's still so many charms in there that like we've not even touched. That's so funny. Oh, I'm so excited to see what keeps coming out. But oh, that's right. Before I go, I have a message to read to you. All right. Aww. I love you. You're laughing. You're so funny. It's so funny. All right, let's see. There's this message that I 111? 11111. That's new beginnings, and this message is supported. Thank you, universe. So let me put these out of the way and I'll read you my message. Sorry, Dwayne. Tell him look here. It's predicted 9 months from now. No. Wrap it up, B. All right. So the message we have. All right. Take this how this resonates for you. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are not broken. The tides of transfer. Wow. Not even was I thinking about this message that I wrote down, and it has to do with fucking the ocean. You better take that message how it resonates for you, girl, and go to the ocean. It's calling you. But you know what? I think it's calling me too. So maybe I need to go back to the ocean too. Because I was talking about it earlier. I got all emotional. I read a story, not a story, but I read like something that I wrote from an experience that I had where me and my husband went on a date to the ocean to watch the sunrise, and it was a very like beautiful ass experience, and I shared it this morning on my live. So I feel like that's definitely the universe being like, get to the fucking ocean. So these tides of transformation may feel like storms, but they are sacred currents pulling you into deeper alignment. Let go of the old stories that no longer serve you, the ones written in fear, survival, or self-sacrifice. The earth is whispering her rhythms to you. The veil between the worlds is so thin. Pay attention to the subtle nudges, synchronicities, the dreams. Your ancestors are close. 1, 13, 30, fucking 1. The angels are numbering. Your spirit guides are gently nudging your next steps. You do not have to have it all figured out. Your authenticity is the alchemy. Speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. Choose softness over armor. Choose presence over productivity. Let your magic lead. Remember, you are the spell, the sanctuary, and the storm. And that's the message. So Thank you for sharing this space with me. Actually, my headache went away too. I'm pretty glad about that because I spent what, an hour and 15 minutes with you, and I thought it was going to be shorter, but it helped my headache going away, you know. So thank you, everybody. I am going to make dinner for my family now. So thank you so much. That is a wrap. Your energy, your light, they are always felt and appreciated. Remember, you are love, you are powerful, and you are infinitely divine. If any of this resonated with you, if you just like what you heard, please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe so we can keep growing this sacred space together. Until next time, beauties, stay radiant, stay empowered, and most of all, stay magical. I'll see you soon. Love you guys.